Okay, good afternoon. I want to find out how you're all doing, but I also want us to go into our practice so that how we experience ourselves is a little more cohesive, integrated, grounded, available to the present moment, and so on. But it is nice to see you. Those of you who have your videos turned off, of course, I can see your name and I hold you in my heart. Those of you who I can see, nice to see your faces. Yeah. We are going to begin today with some pranayama. And in the process of the pranayama, we'll be doing some Kapalabhati. So if you haven't yet had a good nose blowing, you might want to do that before we get started. In fact, I will also do that. I came from the outdoors to the indoors. Yeah. And then let's take a comfortable seat together. We're here to be in the strength and resilience of our practice. Thanks for coming in. So you can rest your hands in your lap, or if you want, hands to the heart. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Both hands to the belly. I just will recommend that we don't do like both hands in the head for right now. You're sitting here for your meditation. So as you like. And when you lengthen up through your spine, remind yourself to sit a little bit into the back hemisphere of your body. A little bit into the back hemisphere. The back hemisphere of the body, when we sit back like that, is a way of sensing that which is supporting us, like from the great behind, the past traditions, the past lineage, our own past footsteps on the path of yoga. And when you go upright and then lean slightly back into that back hemisphere, let's remember from a couple of days ago, we were practicing having this sense of the resources behind us and the opportunities in front of us. So I'm going to ask you to do something very specific on behalf of your brain, your mind, your body, and your heart. And this specific task, you just go slightly back in your past to the nearest beneficial, beautiful, nourishing, grounding body memory. So just slightly back into a memory of feeling connected or grounded or resourced. A memory maybe of contentment or enthusiasm. Even if the memory is like a little glimpse, maybe of tenderness, it can be fleeting, something small, doesn't have to be enormous. For me, for example, I just saw the gladiolas in my front yard before this class came online. And in spite of the weather changing, in spite of news, in spite of difficulties, there were the gladiolas. So choosing any one of those moments, and choose only one. Go to that moment, that sort of memory slide within you, and feel the sensations of that memory moment in your body. Wherever you connect to those sensations, now invite those sensations to go like a little bit deeper, so they're not fleeting or superficial. Imagine the feeling tone of your body in this memory, going more deeply into your muscles, the organs, the spaces in the body. And then imagine this memory being a little bit larger. So, for example, if it's a feeling of delight, as I had with the gladiolas, imagine the quality of that feeling becoming a little bit bigger within you, being a little bit more encompassing. So deeper and then wider. And then with this memory, turn up the brightness of the memory as if you were raising a light switch on a dimmer and you're bringing it up a few degrees so it's more bright. A little deeper in your body, a little bit larger, a little bit brighter. And sometimes in these beneficial moments, in these beautiful moments, they seem very fleeting and we don't spend enough time actually being connected to them. And they seem to flit on. So now imagine this memory that we've come back to lingering a little bit, like a fragrance might linger, like the fragrance of incense, the fragrance of a rose. That's 4 things. The memory goes deeper, a little bit wider, a little bit brighter, a little bit lingering. And to encapsulate this within you now in your body, just allow for a word or a phrase to come that reminds you of this feeling tone. It can be 1 word, 2 or 3 words. Like for me, the mantra might be something like gladiola moments. But I know that what that means for me is not to forget the moments of beauty and joy and spontaneity that nature is still doing the nature thing. Whatever phrase might come for you, it's your phrase. It will mean something more than just your 1 or 2 words that go with it. And a mantra is kind of like an anchor for the mind. It's a way for the mind to come back to the mantra. So with that installed in you, deeper, wider, brighter, lingering, and a mantra, now join your hands at your heart. To be very clear, we're not in denial about the larger events happening. But we're tapping a recent beautiful memory because they're all too fleeting. And we need the resource and the biochemistry that comes from beauty or connection or tenderness. We need the biochemistry of that to also be filling us up right now. So we'll chant the Gayatri mantra. Om Bhava Svaha Tat Savitar Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayata Om Bhava Svaha Tat Savitar Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayata Om Bhava Svaha Tat Savitar Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayata Om Shanti Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Guru Pyo Namah. Hari Om. You may bow your head to your heart and release your hands. Open your eyes. So this meditation practice I'm drawing from the teachings of Rick Hansen. He calls this, I think he calls it capturing the good or installing the good, using a kind of computer metaphor. It's as if some of the softwares, the soft wiring in us gets overwhelmed by the other programs that are running. And we have to recall and then amplify the beneficial within us. And there is a biochemical response happening when we do that. As there is when we think of the news, we have a biochemical response. When we think of a difficult thing we're going to be approaching or that we have experienced, we have a biochemical response. So I'm recommending today that we think of this as nutrients, like when you take your supplements and your vitamins and minerals. So you're going to hear me say to you in class a few times, now coming back to your mantra. And my mantra apparently is gladiola moments. That's what came. But it means something more than gladiola moments because it was a felt sense of my experience. Okay, so let me back up from my computer a little bit. I don't want to run into it. Please clasp your hands as with on Monday. We're going to do this. Reach forward. Inhale, round your back. So it's like cat pose. Now exhale, bring your heart forward. Squeeze the upper arms and shoulder blades. Inhale to go up. With your exhale, bring your hands down behind your head. Place your pinkies at the base of your skull. Inhale, wrap your elbows forward and up. And then exhale, press your hands up towards the ceiling, heels of the hands. And inhale to open. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind the small of your back. Inhale, roll your shoulders open, squeeze back. And now exhale, return your hands to your heart. That's one cycle, we'll do two more. Inhale, push forward, round your spine. Exhale, draw in towards your heart. Inhale to go up. Exhale, bring your fingers down behind your head, palms face down. Inhale, wrap your elbows forward, raise up with your heart, your collarbones, lift the base of your skull with your hands. Exhale, level your head, press up through the heels of your hands. Now inhale to open wide. And exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. And then roll your shoulders back. Give it a good strong squeeze of the shoulder blades and your arms. Raise your heart and your chest. And now palms together. Last one. Inhale like cat. Exhale, draw in, raise your heart. Inhale to go up. Exhale behind your head, bring your chin to your throat. Inhale, wrap forward and up. And exhale, push up. Inhale to open. Exhale, clasp your hands. Inhale to open. Exhale, hands to your heart. place your mantra in the center of your palms, in the center of your heart, in the silence that follows the movement of the breath. Associate the mantra with the body memory from which you drew that mantra, making the body memory deeper, wider, brighter, lingering. Now place your hands out over your knees, and we're going to do Bastrika similar to Monday. A strong exhale out the mouth, powerfully from the abdomen. The pelvic floor should be toned, so your body is not bouncing or being jolted by the pranayama. And the heart, head, and shoulders will be relatively still. So you won't be having a reflex like that. You can watch for a moment if you need a reminder. It will go like this. Exhale completely. Inhale both nostrils. Suspend the inhale, and during the inhale suspension, snug the low belly in and up, brighten your chest, and discover again your mantra can be in your heart. Exhale through both nostrils, long and slow and smooth. Then again, inhale both nostrils, lower, middle, upper torso. We're going up to suspension. Close the right nostril, exhale left side. Inhale both nostrils up to your suspension where your mantra blooms in your heart. Close the left nostril, exhale right side. Release your hands to your lap. Relax into yourself. And recall the memory from which your mantra has come. Even something as seemingly fleeting as seeing a gladiola in bloom. Now we're going to do a version of Kapalabhati. It's really more like a kriya. These are kriyas. We're going to be going side to side with a strong exhale, exhale, exhale through the nose. Out through the nose. Let's begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to center. Inhale through both nostrils, lower, middle, and upper torso. Suspend the inhale at the top with your mantra in your heart. Release the bandhas. Exhale through both nostrils completely, slowly, deliberately. Inhale both nostrils, lower pelvis, mid-torso, heart, with your mantra installed there. Close the right nostril, exhale left side. Inhale both nostrils. Close the left, exhale right side. Release your right hand down and sit quietly. There is an echo, a kind of lingering from pranayama, in the same way that we want this beneficial memory to linger in us, to stay installed. Now we're going to practice a pranayama that we didn't do in the public class on Monday. You're going to be going alternate nostril Kapalabhati. So some people don't know this yet, and therefore here's a kind of an on-ramp to the practice. You can do Kapalabhati 5 times left nostril, 5 times right, 4 times, 4 times, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, until you're going back and forth between the 2 nostrils. So Kapalabhati is usually like this. And again, the pelvic floor is toned, so your body's not jolting when you do it. In this case, we're going to be going left, right, like this. And as you're doing that, your Kapalabhati will have only 1 nostril, so it's going to need a little bit more oomph from you. If that's too much today, try 5 times left, 5 times right, and then 5 times left, 5 times right, and then go down to 4, 3, 2, and 1, and see if you can do it. Okay. So sitting upright, you can have like a little sip of an inhale to begin. Exhale completely. Inhale through both nostrils, suspend at the top. And you'll be holding the inhale brightly in your chest and heart. Bring your mantra in there with you. Exhale through both nostrils, long and slow and smooth. And we're going to inhale through both nostrils. Again, we're coming up to the inhale suspension. As you suspend the inhale this time, listen for my instructions for your exhale. On the next exhale, you'll be doing left nostril only and just partially open. So when you get ready for your exhale, close the right nostril completely Open the left only partially and use your strength to exhale completely. Inhale through both nostrils. Suspend. Close the left completely. Open the right partially. Exhale. And sit quietly again. In the echo of the pranayama, also welcome the echo of your beautiful memory from which your mantra emerged earlier in class. Now we'll do this next practice for only 2 breath cycles. It's to close the pranayama and move us to asana. We will repeat this breath practice after asana because one of our guest teachers will teach it. So making the nadi shodhana, your thumb and your ring fingers. We're going to inhale left nostril, suspend equal to the length of your inhale. We'll exhale right nostril. We'll inhale right, suspend equal, and then we'll exhale left nostril. And that makes a triangle shape, an upside down equilateral triangle. Please close the right nostril. Inhale left side. Suspend for the length that was your inhale. Exhale right side only. Inhale right side. Of course, working at your pace. Suspend. And at your pace, exhale left side. Okay, without much mental mayhem, please come up to standing. You will need a yoga strap for part of this class, and we will be repeating that pranayama today after Shavasana. I will switch my camera so you can see me better. I'm going to do one sun salutation and then a floor practice. Let me get this for us. Okay, so another day, another sun salutation, another day, another candle to light, another day, another prayer. join your hands together at your heart. Step to the front of your yoga mat. Now using your ujjayi breath. Inhale. Chair pose. Rise up. Uttanasana. Keep your legs stable. So your torso feels confident in bowing forward, and your mind is more stable. Inhale, glide forward. Left toes back. Inhale to rise. Exhale, descend. Inhale, step forward, heart forward. Exhale, Uttanasana. Again, legs really stable, so your torso, your mind, your inner body experience the yoga with grounding. Inhale, glide your heart forward. Exhale, right toes back. Inhale to rise. Exhale, descend. Stepping backwards, inhale, downward dog. Exhale, plank pose. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, down to the floor. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, pranam. We're going to do this 5 times. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, pranam. Inhale, cobra. Pranam. Smooth and steady, please. Once more. Pranam. Curl your toes under. Inhale, press up to plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Now a deep breath in. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale to rise, and remember your mantra. Notice how it influences your experience in this pose. Exhale, descend. Inhale, backwards, downward dog. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale to rise. Exhale, descend. Inhale, step forward. Bring your mantra with you. Exhale to bow towards your legs. Inhale, glide up. Exhale to your heart, bringing your mantra with you. coming down to the floor with your yoga strap, please. So when you come down, you can have your yoga strap within reach, and as well, one block at a minimum, but you could also have one block on each side. Lie on your back and take your right foot up into your strap. And you can place your right hand in your strap with your foot. And then make the loop the size that you need it to be for this task. Hopefully the buckle is not going to be somewhere painful on your wrist or on your foot. And the block you can have close by, I would say put it on the flat setting, pretty close to your hip. You'll see in a moment where we're going. And so as you reach up with your right leg, root down with your left leg. This is a good time to make the breath smooth and steady. It doesn't need to be a super dynamic breath because you're not now balancing or like strongly exerting. And rotate your right toes and your right knee out to the right and slowly open your right leg to the right. And I'd like that block to be close enough that when you open, the block is sort of right there and prevents your leg from causing your pelvis to tip to your left. So you should place the block close enough for yourself. When you start to open, there's the temptation for your pelvis to tip over to the right, to uproot the left leg. That temptation is not something you're struggling with. And then allow the breath to be just like so nourishing right now. Let the entirety of your body know that you remember how important it is to care for every part of the body. So, for example, when we're stressed, the toes and fingers might get cool. You can imagine as you recall the fingers and toes, they're joyfully receiving the circulation that is theirs. When we get stressed, we have places where we tend to hold tension, like the tongue, your thumbs. This is a great time to remind your thumbs and your tongue that in this moment, you're here to be nourished. You will go back to managing the duties of daily life. You will be a part of solutions and collaborations, but right now you're here to be nourished. So imagine your tongue and your thumbs relaxing, your fingers and your toes becoming warmer. And then please raise your right leg up to center slowly. Reach up with both hands to hold the strap. And then curl yourself up towards your right leg. Curl your right leg down towards your head. Use your abdominal muscles, not only your arms. And then exhale, release the strap. Lower your head down. Take the arms out like a T and lower your right leg really slowly. When you get just about like an inch or so from the floor, then let the right leg just drop to the ground. Yeah. And take your left foot up into the strap. And you can place the block on your left side also, so it's going to be close enough that you'll have that support right there. You won't be tempted to tip over. You're welcome to close your eyes. It's not a complicated pose, and your eyes aren't really a part of your balance here. Smooth out your breath. And this time, as we practice with the left leg, try keeping your mantra and the memory from which you had that mantra emerge. Try keeping that even more so installed. So the memory is deeper in your body, a little bit larger, a little bit brighter. And we're asking it to linger with us. Your mantra is your reminder phrase. And start opening your left leg out to the left. And sense yourself inside the practice right now. That memory is a resource, even for how you might approach a painful sensation in your body. A difficult sensation. When offered your mantra, the memory of where this mantra came from, that same difficult sensation will be experienced differently. And with your body memory lingering in or simmering in you, now bring your left leg up to center slowly. Reach up with both hands to hold your strap. Curl your torso up, bring your left leg down. Use your abdominal muscles and keep your right leg grounded. And then release the strap from your left foot. Lower your upper back and head, arms out to the side gently. And as your left leg gets like an inch or so from the floor, hover it for a moment. And then let it drop down to the ground. Let it go completely. And then you can reach for your blanket. And cover at least the lower hemisphere of your body. If you're not chilled, you can just think of the blanket as grounding. Now, in the same way that we're asking the memory to simmer in us, and we are simultaneously asking the tension and the residue to fade. As those two things are co-occurring, there is a beauty, a kind of magic in that. So allow your body to deeply relax, shedding the stress, the tension, the Ferris wheel of the mind. And let your memory simmer so its fragrance is in you, the lingering quality of it is with you. You can deeply relax all five senses, eyes and nose, ears and tongue, the skin of the body. And deeply relax all four limbs, both arms, both legs.
all of your fingers, both of your thumbs, all of your toes. Imagine the organs are shedding the residue, and your circulation and lymph teams are taking care of that residue for you. Without any sense of grasping, allow the beautiful memory from where your mantra emerged. Allow that to have like a memory slide inside your body. As the residue fades and your memory lingers in you, simmering, simply observe, witness the process occurring. Now, with your witness quietly observing the residue fading, with as little physical movement as necessary, please make a thoughtful transition to return to your seat. And this is important. I know you may want to rest more, and certainly I hope that you do. Maybe a nap today or restorative yoga today. But I want to finish the installation, like software, on your computer. And this completion, we're going to sit upright for the pranayama. It'll be Nadi Shodhana with the suspension. And my guest teacher, Maureen, is going to lead the session. We'll do 3 rounds completely. That is 6 breath cycles. Thank you, Maureen.
So while you're sitting in your seat, you're going to bring your right hand up and you're going to close your right nostril. And you're going to inhale through your left. And while you're doing this practice, the inhale, the suspension, and the exhale will all be the same length. And during your suspension is another opportunity for you to bring your mantra in. So go ahead and begin inhaling through your left nostril. Suspend. Exhale through your right nostril. And inhale through your right nostril. And make sure you're going at your own pace. Suspend. Exhale through your left. When that exhale is complete, inhale through your left. Suspend. Exhale through your right. Inhale through your right. Suspend. Exhale through your left. Last round. Inhale through your left. Suspend. Exhale through your right. Inhale through your right. Suspend. Exhale through your left. When your exhale is complete, bring your hands down to your lap and just allow the practice to echo through your body. Thank you.
And now we'll finish with the meditation for the final installing. We want this to be carried with us through the day. And my guest teacher, Kathy, is here.
So first of all, I'd like to invite you to take a comfortable seat. You may already be at that place. You're welcome to close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so, or you can keep a soft gaze cast downwards. As we practice here together, I'd like to invite you to become aware of how the earth is holding you in this moment. Perhaps awareness of your sitting bones as they root down to the earth, as your spine grows tall and you reach through the crown of your head. Release your shoulders away from your ears and relax your jaw. Perhaps softening the inhale and lengthening the exhale. Notice the pace of your breath and the pace of your thoughts. Notice yourself noticing. And now I'd like to invite you, if it's comfortable, to place one hand on your lower belly and one hand over your heart space. And continue to breathe here at your own pace. And as you inhale, a sense of your lower palm supporting the breath. And as you exhale, a sense of your upper palm falling in towards your heart.
You're used to Sarah Joy's voice.
No attachment or no aversion to either one. Just finding that place of balance. And now I'd like to invite you to come to your place, your memory that may be a place of safety, connection, or resource, and have a sense of that in your lower palm on your belly, if that's available to you. And as you exhale, allowing the sensations of that to fall in towards your heart, to deepen, to widen, and to brighten. So just taking a couple of breaths here at your own pace, allowing those sensations to drop down into your muscle, your tissue, your organs. And to know that this is a place you can always come home to. And now I'm going to invite you to take both hands to your sides, releasing them to your sides. I'm going to ask you to thoughtfully raise your hands up overhead, drawing the palms together, drawing all the energy into your palms, taking a moment to think about your mantra, whatever that may be. And if you're not thinking of one in this moment, that's perfectly okay. Being present is a great place to be. And as you exhale, drawing that mantra down towards your heart center, allowing your thumbs to rest here at your heart space. And on the next inhale, a sense of we are here. And as you exhale, a sense of we are here together. And you may slowly release your hands, open your eyes if they're closed. And I'm going to hand you back to Sarah Joy. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. And also Maureen, thank you. So whatever you're
mantra, whatever memory that was drawn from, wherever it's resourced from, we want that to be installed. So not just a fleeting, ephemeral sense of beauty or grounding, but something you can return to. And that will prompt itself in the course of your day. So you'll have often in the course of the day, some other thought prompts you, like cookie or fury, but maybe it'll be gladiola. Thank you very much to everyone for being here and for welcoming Maureen and Kathy to teach. They're in their 800-hour yoga teacher training right now, so this is a step up for them to be here, and I appreciate your warm welcome of them also. Thank you, everyone. Namaste. So this is a practice of a neurological practice with a yoga practice. It's called installing the good, or capturing the good, or having the beneficial body memory be more than fleeting, like that. Something you could do, if you'd like, I would be happy to hear from you with this. You can take your mantra and make a tiny haiku. It's 5-7-5, 3 lines, 5-7-5. A little haiku. It's a way of being in relationship with your mantra and sensing, oh yeah, what does this mantra want me to know? Or what is my creative spark today? And I'll share my mantra with you also, my haiku from my mantra. I'll share that with you on Facebook a little bit later. So, thank you. For those of you